So you said particles at a quantum level are random, so we don't live in a predetermined universe. Particles at a quantum level are uncertain. That's not the same as random. This right here, this is a particle. It's an excitation in a quantum field, and it wibbles and wobbles and interacts with other particles. And that's not particularly useful when we want to describe a particle as a single point. And so we describe particles as probability clouds, which means that when we see the resolution of this quantum fluctuation, we describe it as possibly acting in a certain point in space or with a certain direction in its movement. But that's the thing, it has the properties that it has. And there are two major thoughts when it comes to how to resolve quantum mechanics on a macro level. There is the many worlds theory, which states that every possible quantum resolution has to exist, in which case every timeline for every choice has to exist and no free will. Or the Copenhagen interpretation, which states that basically the wave function collapses and there's an actual physicality to the probability. In which case, if we were to go back in time and recollapse the wave function, it would collapse in the exact same way. Hence no free will. But even if it were the case that fundamentally everything was random. And again, that's a big asterisk because uncertainty and randomness are not the same thing. But even if on the fundamental quantum level things are random, why does that mean that you or I have free will? We are complex beings. We are made of cells and neurons, and we are a very complex system that creates thoughts, and none of that system has been shown to have some sort of control over the quantum world. Like, the argument that the quantum world is random and thus we have free will is self-defeating. Because if the quantum world is random, we can't influence it. It's, by its nature, random. Influence is cause and effect. So a random, non-determined universe will have the exact same lack of free will because we will instead be a result of the causal chain of that quantum randomness. But again, that's a thought experiment. Uncertainty and randomness are not the same thing. And both interpretations of quantum mechanics still support a causal universe, just one that obeys quantum laws. So yeah, no matter what way you look at this, quantum mechanics does not result in free will.